Today we'll be talking briefly on shooting music video the wise way. Yeah, there is no actually the right way to shoot, but you can be wise when it comes to music video. You can, create a template of how you would like to shoot your own music video. So basically, first of all, you need to know the types of music videos that we have, which I'll be listing just 3 major types. The first one is the narrative, we have the performance, and we have abstract. Now, the narrative involves a music video that has storyline. When you have people acting, or you can even have a star actor in the music video, to star in it for you. Then there's a story that they act to help interpret the song. Now, going to performance music video is basically performing. I mean the artist performing, the artist singing, dancing, doing all sorts, which you have which is common now that we see on TV. Now the third part or the third type is the abstract. Abstract is not something you can see. So all you need to do is just create an idea in your head, then interpret it artistically. Now, aside these 3 types, there are ways where you can, or there are occasions, or there are music videos that you need to merge either 2 of these or even the 3. Take for example, if you have a music video which is basically performance, and at some point you feel, okay, this guy's, the artist is saying some things that you feel you need to interpret, then you bring in the narrative part of the video. That's merging the 2 types, that's narrative and performance. You can also as well merge narrative and abstract, also performance and abstract, and you can also merge the 3 where you have the performance, you have the narrative, and you still have the abstract. Now, as a cinematographer, you should have your own template of how you want your video to look like. How do I mean? It is simply having your own way of shooting on sets. Take for example, the first thing you need to know is you need to have series of sets. What I'm saying is you need to have series of locations, probably more than 2 locations, not just 1, because every song has stanzas. You can have 3 stanzas, 2 stanzas, 4 stanzas, depending on what the artist sang in the song. So, as a music video director also, or as a good cinematographer, you should have different locations for each stanza, if possible. For each stanzas in the music, you should have different locations. Now, this will bring me to how I think it is wise to shoot a music video. The first thing is your primary performance. Primary performance. What do I mean by primary performance? It means your artist is just performing on the first location. I mean, with the first costume the audience is seeing, is performing on the first location or the first set that you have built or created.
You say you love me, you leave me for make you touch me.
Now, after primary performance, you have the primary performance bureau. This means your artist is still performing but not singing the song. The artist is performing but not singing the song. The artist is either vibing to the song, dancing to the song, or doing 1 or 2 things, still on the same set with the same costume. Now, the third thing you need to take there is your primary B-roll. The primary B-roll is different shots of let's say if you have a video vixen on set, looking at the camera, doing all sorts to the camera, still on that same set. That is why it is called the primary. The only thing that is common to all these types, all these different shots I've listed to you is the primary, which are still on the same set.
Baby, let's date. Want to manage a stay. Take you home to my place, take you home to my place.
Then you also have the primary narratives, which means if the song has a storyline that you have planned to shoot for the music video, this is where you bring in the narrative also, the story. You can include an artist, an actor to help you act and help get this done. Now the next stage you are going to is the secondary performance. This is another or an entirely different set, different costume of the artist, and you have the artist performing. That's secondary performance. The artist performing on a different set, a different costume. So moving on, we will be moving on to the next one, which is secondary performance bureau. Yeah, the secondary performance bureau basically is the artist not singing this time, just vibing, moving to the song on the same set. You understand? On the second set, on the second set, that's secondary performance bureau. You can decide to dance, you can just move, you can just shake head, on and on like that. You can even have the, maybe, a vixen with him to, dance along with him, or even dancers can be there with him. So that's secondary performance bureau. Then after secondary performance bureau, the next shot you take is secondary bureau. Secondary bureau is, all those shots that are not necessarily helping you really to do anything on the story, but it is only helping you it's only helping you make the music video more classy, still on the same set. That is why it is still the secondary. On and on, you can keep changing sets, keep changing locations, secondary. I'm not a scarecrow. On to the last one, which is called the cutaways. Now, the cutaway shot is, most times cutaway shots don't have anything to do with the, with the story or with the performance or with the video. It could even be shots of activities happening outside the set, outside the shoot. You understand? So it is, take for example, some call it stock footages. You can just add them up to help, tell the story, or to help, make the video look more classy.
Bullshit, oh my jade. She just steal that guy from. The full breakfast, everything, but the sausage and the egg. She didn't even leave it. They just steal everything. What kind of shit is this? Bullshit, this is just bullshit. Hard nonsense.
You say you love me.
Those are the basic steps or basic templates that you need to have as a cinematographer or as a music video director. Now I'll be showing you a behind the scene of a video I shot few months back, and the output, so you can see. And of course I'll be pinpointing some of the shots that I've listed, and mind you, even after taking these steps, this primary performance, secondary performance, primary bureau, primary this, primary that, you need to understand that does not mean you have taken one shot and you feel you are good. You still need to take, the close up, the medium shots of each of these shots. Take for example, you are taking the primary performance. You need to take the close up shots, the medium shot, and the wide shot of the primary performance. Close up shot, medium shot, and wide shot of primary performance bureau. You understand? On and on like that. So this is PFT Film Institute. This tutorial is meant for our viewers and our students online, so that you can enjoy and still keep you engaged. Still continue to follow us on PFT Film Institute on every social media platforms. Thank you.
Bullshit, oh my jade. She just steal that guy from. The full breakfast, everything, but the sausage and the egg. She didn't even leave it. They just steal everything. What kind of shit is this? Bullshit, this is just bullshit. Parrot nonsense.
You say you love me, killing me for Lucasali. Make you touch me, you got all I need. Show mama be you, take a wide do me. If I meet my mom see you, oh I love Shagiri. My baby magic and finna show me. I make a nigga when I rotate. I spin a sweet that tasting like a chocolate. You step into my life, I cannot concentrate. My baby be magic and finna show me. I make a nigga when I rotate. I spin a sweet that tasting like a chocolate. You step into my life, I cannot concentrate. Oh baby, let's date. Want to manage a estate. Take you home to my place, take you home to my place. Oh yeah, baby, let's date. Want to manage a estate. Take you home to my place, take you home to my place. Finna check your finna show me. Pa, it's gonna be better, baby. Dark, my baby chocolate. Pa, it's gonna be better, baby. Your body mad, your body set, too.